every traveller arriving in the UK will be presumed to be carrying COVID-19 and treated accordingly. The words there of the Governmental Home Secretary as she laid out the new 14-day quarantine rules of Britain's ports. It wasn't clear to airport authorities whether this rule applied to hold baggage or hand luggage only passengers. Flora Doomsday takes up the story for us. Flora.
Yes, thank you. The Home Secretary's words have caused a lot of furore, let me tell you. Excuse me, let me just shut this stable door. Reactions to the quarantine ranged from a raise of the eyebrows to deeply concerning to bonkers and idiotic. Travellers will be asked to provide an address where they plan to self-isolate. I quite fancy Windsor Castle. And then travel freely to that address across the country on public transport. What's that? Dominic Cummings? Today's COVID-19 figures show that 7,000 people a day have been entering the country without testing or quarantine since lockdown began. Look! Who keeps leaving this stable door open? This is Flora Doomsday making a point at a stable where the horse has bolted. Back to the studio.
And will there be any exemptions to these new quarantine rules, Flora?
I don't know why they couldn't bring Claire Balding in to do that bit. They always wheel Claire Balding in when it's anything to do with four-legged things.
Flora, exemptions.
What? Oh, yes, exemptions. Well, it goes without saying that Dominic Cummings is bound to be exempted, of course. But yes, there will be a handful of exemptions to the ruling. 44 in all. That pretty Patel must have very big hands. This includes islands in the common travel area. Ireland, Isle of Man, Jersey and Guernsey.
Isle of Wight?
No, interestingly. I don't think anyone's heard anything about the Isle of Wight recently.
Isles of Scilly?
No.
Anglesey?
No. What this all boils down to is that no one will want to go abroad for a holiday this year. And that may not be a bad thing given the new social distancing of sun lounger rules. There will now be even less loungers to lay claim to around the hotel pool. Back to the studio now?
Yes. Yes, thank you, Flora. Flora Doomsday there with that report. Over the last 10 weeks of lockdown, the government has been at pains to tell us all about the things they've been ramping up. Provision of PPE, testing, clapping, fruit pickers, more PPE, more testing. But now the ONS, the Office for National Stupidity, has announced a ramping up of complaints about governmental handling of the crisis. One out-of-work actor in Stratford put pen to paper.
This malady carries such wickedness, such devilry about it, that we dare not call it but a common virus. It be a tragedic virus. And if it be a tragic virus, then know it also to be a cunning, vengeful, and treacherous virus. I am but a poor actor whose stage hath been untimely ripped from under him. For mine own sake and others, I have walked with all humility, hand in hand with mine own lockdown rules. I have endured the onslaught that is Joe Wicks each morn, the mirror that holds mine image up to my beloved, yet does not let me touch, the gauntlet that is the procuring of daily victuals. All these and more have we all endured. Son's wealth, son's trade, son's family. And wherefore? For reason we saw this plague as no respecter of privilege and position. In its path we were all one. The nation, we were told, could defeat this ghostly foe only by the taking up of uniformed arms, by bending to the rules, not gainst them. We have borne the comings and goings of our lawmakers with good charity. But look you where this ague bestirs such knavery. I would say a plague upon your houses. But hap, it is there already, a truth. The word for these times does stop on thy lips, as thou flounders and casts about for nuggets of clarity and candour. Herd instinct will surely out, as thou clutchest upon the novel term. We live in unprecedented times. Thank you. Thank you.
Didn't that look like Flora Doomsday? And finally, some news just coming in. Thousands of people will be turning to Weight Watchers for help soon, only to find a new slimline version of the support group having just axed 1,000 members of staff. This news comes not just as a consequence of lockdown, but as scientists reveal that links could be made between COVID-19 and obesity. And that's all from Flora and myself. We may be back, or we may be taken off air for being too politically biased. But until then, stay elite. Alert. You know why. Goodbye.
This is Flora Doomsday, following her instincts. Stay safe.